Testing? Good. Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. Hope everyone is having a lovely Labor Day. Assuming you celebrate Labor Day. Is that everyone who hasn't had Labor's Day, well, even if you have Labor Day today, everyone had a good weekend. We'll be doing a pretty generalized stream today. Mostly catching up in League. As you can see, I am ranked 10. I did not reset to rank 7 because I hardly played last week. I did not really have time, so I reset to rank, I think it was rank 12 instead of rank 7. So I have a lot of catching up to do in League. Hey, RPG Warrior, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I've been streaming every week, somewhat. I skip some weeks. But nice to see you again, RPG Warrior. I also see you have Clippy as your profile picture. Very nice. But yeah, we'll be playing some League today. When's the giveaway? So there will be 3 separate giveaways on the stream. Let's talk about that. I was gonna wait until we had a few more people, but I can discuss it right now. So 3 separate giveaways today. The first is that Avijo has been very kind enough to provide us a code for today. So we've got a code from Avijo, and that'll be partway into the stream probably. And closer to the end of the stream, we'll also be spinning 2 wheels to give away a copy of Ludodactylus to 2 people. So I have 3 of them. I'm giving away both of my duplicates. Yeah, Avid sponsorship. Kind of. Kind of like that. Yep. And yeah, so as Aini is hinting at, the gift code will be available to everyone. The Ludodactylus giveaway will be for players who are below Masters in XP. So what does that mean? You can see I'm Master Ranger. So if your XP rank is one word XP rank, and it is not Masters, you are below Masters. So I'll be giving away two of these. If there's no one who's below Masters on the stream at the time of the giveaway, I will give away to people who are Masters and above as well. Yeah, we're giving away 2 of these for a couple of reasons. Firstly, it is a Fearsome Flyers week, so I figure people might want the Fearsome Flyer deck buffer. Also, as you can see, I have 2,988 gems. Now, you may be wondering, Mr. Math, how do you have that many gems? And the answer is, as you saw, as you may have seen in the announcements, I was one of the runner-ups for the design contest for the new card. I don't know how to pronounce this card. Eotephrodactylus or whatever. Yeah, I was one of the runner-ups for the design of that card. So I got rewarded somewhere around 2,000 gems for being one of the runner-ups. So great thanks to Avid for that. So we'll also be doing some pack openings this stream as well, interspersed in between. But yeah, we'll be doing our biggest giveaway since I don't think I've given away Limlegs on stream since I started streaming again a month or 2 ago. So this is going to be our first time doing that in a long, long time. Because I am still an F2P. But yeah, huge thanks to Avid for both the code that we'll be giving away later today, as well as all the gems that I've got. Oh, your name's on the back of Corn? RPG Warrior? Oh, I gotta see this. Corn. This is an Aztec mythology and history deck buff. Congratulations on that. But without further ado, we'll start some matches. I have been playing Mega Math because that's what I mostly play. But I can swap up decks. Might switch to something else midstream. That is indeed a lot of corn. Mobius Strip wants to be playing on the right here, and I don't want to play Mandobro set, so... I actually don't remember. Is this pronounced? I should know how to pronounce this. I'm the math guy, but I don't know how to pronounce this. Is Mandobro, or is this Mandobrot? Is it a hard T? Yeah, looks like we're going up against Awesome Aviation. They did not get a science round, unfortunately, so they're at a bit of a disadvantage here. I believe aviation is the buff this week. We want to put Hilbert's or Fuzzy Logic in front, probably Fuzzy Logic. Yeah. People slowly streaming in now. Welcome to everyone who's joining a bit later. Grab a seat by the fire. Quantum Entanglement's really bad in this matchup, so I shouldn't play it if I don't have to. What did he play last turn? 10-15, so that's no point in putting Power of Zero on the left then. We'll play equals MC squared in your 2038 problem. I believe that doesn't quite get hit by Power of Zero, unfortunately. But we do take round one, that's good. So this is generally, I think, a decent matchup. We will have to be careful with our positioning. So Mandelbrot set on the right here. Or Mandelbrot. And I think we wait on Quantum Entanglement as long as we can. Drew Grim Reaper Paradox a bit late. So this is a bit awkward. I don't really want to put Grim Reaper on the left. I guess I put Evil Number. And then the other card will be probably Mecha and Quantum Entanglement. And I want Grim Reaper to be on the right on this turn. Preferably speaking. You don't get a Galileo trigger. That'll be cool. Customizable arenas. Yeah, that's a cool idea. I do think we push this round. Which means we shouldn't be playing Penrose Triangle if we want to push this round. But semi-push? Semi-push is probably wrong. Yeah, that's probably wrong. Yeah. So, we conserve this round instead. So we're playing for a 1-3-5, which we definitely can. I'm running both Serpentine Triangle and your 2038 and Mandelbrot set. So we can definitely push for a 1-3-5 win. That would be a strip on the right. Oh, we need to play Grim Reaper Paradox. That's why I was thinking about playing Grim Reaper last round. And I forgot about that. Linux kernel can be saved here a bit, I think. Or no, I should say Fuzzy Logic. Yeah, I agree, RPG Warrior. That's probably the right play here. Right game plan, rather. Hello, Curio. Welcome back. What do you mean the EPT is not on your side? Got a heavy or light deck or something? I'm curious what you're playing. Fuzzy Logic. We can save on 2038 problem. Yeah, we're gonna dominate pretty hard. And we also have a hold card. I did run into someone running Tiny earlier, and I think that is generally a mistake Tiny is just not viable. Von Neumann probably, and then Triangle and Problem. Doesn't matter too much what order we put these in. Yeah, Tiny is only viable in low energy, and this is not low energy. There is no such thing as a low energy league. For better or for worse. I know a lot of people don't like low energy, which is presumably why Avid doesn't really do them anymore. Why is Evil Number so small? It just hasn't received any of the buffs this game. Air Force One will get guaranteed hit by Power of Zero. That's probably better to play there than Evil Number. Yeah, we haven't had one of those basically since I left, apparently. Or so I've heard. Let's play out all of the deck buffers that we can. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that assessment, RBG. We can save the Tessellation. It's bigger than number 42 in Grim Reaper. Wow, they got away with playing Lightspeed Travel. I could have waited. I don't like sandbagging when I don't have to, though. Or I don't like having to... Not this is technically not sandbagging. I don't like waiting when I don't have to. Oh, you don't have Dodo. That's a big deal. Do you have Scimitar Cat, Curio? We want to wait on playing Mobius Strip. Hopefully we get a Hilbert's Problems trigger. We do. Very nice. That's a bit of a bigger loss than I wanted. We're gonna draw at least 2 cards we want to play. Are we gonna want to play the third? What's the third card we're drawing? Third card we're drawing is Power of Zero. Yeah, we can probably wait. We can probably wait. Actually, it's... okay. Opponent's having a bit of a stronger R5 than I expected, but they sandbagged well in R4. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Can they beat 588? Hello, Free Play Squid. Welcome. They can. Well done. Wow, they won without a aviation round. That's well done. Good positioning from the opponent. We did complete a quest. Let's go and collect that. I do have quests to play space cards. Which I can probably do, but not in League. I think Aviation's like sub-meta, but I think I probably could have pushed harder on R4. But this week, Aviation is good. I want to complete the space quests I have. So I honestly think mono space is not that far off being viable. I'm basically missing from the deck Earth Analog. I don't know how this deck would do with Earth Analog. Earth Analog might make it viable. I also could use the Epic Moon. The Epic Moon card is better than the rare Moon cards, because I think it buffs its own power permanently or something. So yeah, I'm missing a couple of cards for the mono space deck, but I think it's pretty close to viable. It's actually pretty cool. That said, I will be playing it in casual and not in ranked, because I don't have Earth Analog, which is a really big deal. Can you suggest a deck for a beginner? There are a lot of good decks for beginners. I've actually... Deck buffers in front here. I've actually submitted a couple to the wiki, so I can share that link to that in that chat. Let me go ahead and... pull that up real quick. There's the link to the wiki. A lot of good decks for beginners. Some of them are game dev, as Aini mentioned. It's also riding the waves, exciting exploration. Basically all the ones on the wiki are fine. Some of them I didn't make myself. I think there's a Chinese folklore one. That's not one of the ones I submitted. But I would basically recommend all the ones that I submitted there. Opponent is playing Mono Arts. Very interesting. Norse mythology. Fomalhaut's an interesting card. I don't think I play Fomalhaut again this game. I probably draw it on the right here. No problem, RPG Warrior. No problem at all. Actually, maybe Eris goes on the right. I want to... It's awkward either one I play. I don't really want to draw either of them on round 3. But, you know, we have to have one of them be drawn on round 3. Probably the answer was to... it's close. It's a close call. None of the moon cards are particularly good in this deck. They're mostly here to enable Volbill, so don't want to redraw them on round 1 of... or round 4, turn 1. Yeah, this does look like we are going to win this one. I'll also ask, do you guys mostly come from the Discord announcement, or do you guys come from the YouTube subscriber announcements? or which ping, I guess, gets you here. You came from Discord. That makes sense. Especially if it's your first time here. Okay, looks like we'll be able to mop this up. I need came from Discord as well. I'm thinking about streaming some other games as well. I might stream some chess or something. I do a couple of other things as well. Some other TCGs, Magic the Gathering. Some other stuff like Dead by Daylight. But might stick to Q for now. Yeah, we'll complete the quest in one more go. So I should note, I said this at the start of the stream, but I think you weren't there. I think you joined a bit later. Ooh, Fomalhault's an opening hand. The gems I didn't... the gems are from being a runner-up in a card design contest. So I was the runner-up for... well, one of the runner-ups for designing one of the new cards for the week. So I got, I think, about 2,000 gems for that. The coins, though, the coins are pretty easy to just get. Hey, Josh Dong. Welcome back to the stream. I assume... well, could you join just because it's a weekday, I guess? Or, oh, maybe it's just because it's Labor Day. I hope you're doing well. Opponent is on Seabirds. They might be trying to complete the Seabirds adventure. Could also be just playing Seabirds for the sake of playing Seabirds. Although I don't think you run these cards in Seabirds. Maybe a City Adventure deck. Use Wormhole to test, so they have no space cards. So if there were space cards, this ability would trigger, because it counts the number of space cards in your opponent's deck. So, neat little trick, you can play it, see if there's an effect. If there's no effect, that means they don't have any space cards in their deck. Regardless, we still play it here, probably, just because it's bigger than the Moon cards. Moon cards are kind of dead cards in the deck. And that's probably the biggest weakness of Monospace, is you don't have much of a better option than running Volvel. And if you don't have a better option than running Volvel, you have to run 3 dead cards, which are the 3 Moon cards in your deck. This is probably fine. Let's do this. Get the Stellar Corona value. We redrew Fomalhaut, and we want to play it now, so that return effect is going to get... or not the return effect, the play effect is going to get worse the later we play it. This is kind of the last time we want to play it. Can you add me? Absolutely. Especially if you're a newer player, you will be eligible for all my giveaways, so you will have to add me if you win anything. So yes, feel free to add me. Hello, Kumara. Welcome back. Rain World is a fun one. It does do absolutely nothing in the mirror matchup. Because it buffs both players' space cards. But when you're the only one playing space, it's quite nice. A bit like Quantum Entanglement in that sense. Welcome back, RPG Warrior. Yes, I can show the deck code on stream after this game. I'll also put it in the chat. Yeah, we're just wrapping up the Space Quest, and then we'll get back to playing some League. I'll also share the Avid Joe's code in a bit. The Q code. Looks like a pretty solid 3-0. Which deck is good in this week? I think all the decks that are good previously are still good. Some of the bonuses are relevant. Awesome Aviation is probably relevant. Awesome Aviation is probably pretty decent this week. What are the other bonuses? Other bonuses, mollusks, swarms, water bugs, fearsome flyers. Yeah, it's basically just Awesome Aviation. And then all of the standard meta stuff. You wanted the deck code, so let me... Yeah, medicine is probably fine. Do I have... I have exactly 20, so I'm not going to do that. Let me share the deck code. Takes a moment. There we go. So there's the deck code on screen and shared in the chat. Yeah, Feisty Fish is probably fine too, although that deck hasn't really seen... I don't think that deck's been tip-top for a while, but it's been fine. It's still definitely good. Yeah, we'll go back to playing some ranked, some League. Maybe we can switch things up. How about we try some Riding the Waves? Is this deck able to play 16 EPT? It should be. 5.2. Yeah, I don't think I need to make any changes. Should work. Welcome back, Free Play Squid. I did accept the friend request. Yep. This is a Riding the Waves deck. It is also one of the decks I recommend for new players. I've done giveaways for this deck quite a few times in the past. When it's on Mono Paleo. So the Ocean round is the final round, so Kalush probably can be played at any time actually. But deck buffer in front. We don't really want to play USS Scorpion or Fireship if we don't have to. So that means we probably do play Kalush and USS Arizona this turn. Also, our opponent seems to be a bot if they're only playing one card, unfortunately. If you're looking to open packs, Riding the Waves is not a bad pack to pick. The 3,500 pack, so it's good. Also, all of the limb legs are like perfectly reasonable. Okay, we are going to be forced to play USS Scorpion here for energy reasons, probably. Probably here, and here. Yeah, free play Squid. I'll probably share it after this game. So I usually share it somewhere in the middle of the stream. I'll probably do it after this game or after the next game, we'll see. Ocean mammals are pretty good right now, really. I have played ocean mammals in the past. I haven't seen a new Limelic. I can take a look. Maybe I missed it. Or maybe I'm just not remembering it right now. I have played ocean mammals before, and ocean mammals is... it's fine. The dolphin makes it pretty good in low energy weeks. I don't remember what the name of it is. It bottlenose dolphin, I think. Decreases the cost of your ocean mammals cards permanently, which is quite nice. Put the deck buffs in front generally, but this is round 2, turn 2. So we'll put Baden in left instead. We'll want to cycle it for round 4, turn 1, and then the final turn of the final round. And yeah, looks like we're doing perfectly fine on energy. So that was a paleo round, so we did expect our opponent to be swinging pretty hard here, although they managed to do that without Fearsome Flyers, which is a little concerning. Yeah, I believe Kalush is like a mid-plus or something. I haven't traded in a while, but I believe it's somewhere around mid-plus in value. Deck buff in front, round effect on the right here on the first round. That's a misplaced Patago Titan. Should put Unsinkable Sam in front here. That's a round-wide effect. We want to draw it on the first round of first turn of the final round. Okay, tech buff in front, and Flying Cloud and HMS Beagle doesn't matter too much what order we put that in. Okay, oh, little benefit. Supermarine Walrus is an awesome aviation card. I didn't even remember that. Right. I think I Master Traveler? I don't quite remember. RPG Warrior. Master something. We're opening packs with new cards, we're trading away. So there are... yeah, so the bar is a decent initial rule of thumb if you have nothing else to go off of. So the bar, if it's red, generally you shouldn't be taking the trade. I think... I forget if it's red left or red right that means you're giving too much. One of them means you're giving too much, one of them means you're taking too much. That's good to go off if you have nothing else to go off. But I'll also say if you are trading away valuable cards, which mostly means limited epics and limited legendaries, as well as mythic cards, and level up cards, those 4 types of cards, I don't think I'm missing too much. limited legendary, limited epic, level up, and mythic. Those cards you should probably check with the trade chat in the Discord. Share the trade with the people in Discord, see what they think. And also, there's a share function when you make trades, so you can share a screenshot without the other person's name. Yeah, you can share a screenshot, see what the trade Discord thinks. That's what I would suggest. Your favorite deck? Probably this one. Grinding the Waves is a lot of fun. I mean, I think the bar is not reliable for lower rarity stuff too, honestly. But it's fine to go off of at the start if you have nothing else to go off. I mean, even for, like, it thinks a limited common is worth more than a regular legendary, which I would strongly disagree with. Is this the strongest we can do? No, Baden is incorrect. Mary Rose is better. And is Leif Erikson better or worse than HMS Beagle? 950, 941, so HMS Beagle is better. Yeah, that's a pretty solid win. But with that, let's go ahead and do the code giveaway. So, again, credit to Avid Joe for giving us this code. If you are on Android or you're on Steam or PC, you can click the settings button. It'll be on the top right of the screen. You'll bring up this page, and there will be a section here. It's called Q Codes, where you can enter a code. If you're on iOS, you have to find the back of a card that allows you to enter codes on it. The card I know from the top of my head is Alamosaurus. There are a couple others. Other people in chat might mention them. But you have to own the card, and there's backs of specific cards where you can enter the code. Rosette Nebula, thank you from RPG Warrior. That's another one where you can enter the code in the back. So I have not redeemed this yet, so I don't know. I assume it works. There may be a bug. There usually isn't one, but there may be a bug. But this is the code, Labor Day Q, in celebration of Labor Day in the US, which is today. There it is in chat as well, Labor Day Q. Yes, Ionic Column is another on iOS. But if you're on Android or on Steam, just click the settings button in the top right, and you'll get this screen where you can enter a code. Code is Labor Day Q, and you can simply type that in. It should be 75 gems and a random limited card. Again, big thanks to Avid and Avid Joe specifically for the code. And do let me know if it's working, because I have not tried it yet, and I don't want to redeem it just in case it is a limited number redeem. I don't think it is. I think it's a time-locked redeem, but just in case, I won't redeem it until people in chat have said they have. I don't know if it can run out, Ukumar. I honestly am not sure. I know it probably turns off by the end of the month. There's definitely a time limit. I don't know if there is a quantity limit as well. So I want to make sure everyone on stream gets it before I redeem it myself. Alright, looks like it's worked for Federico. Just want confirmation from other people. Alright, looks like it's working, so I'll redeem it myself as well now. Let's see what I get. We get 75 gems and Octopus Stinkhorn. I don't have that yet, so I'm happy about that. You said you got Stem Cell Therapy. We can take a look at that card. That's interesting. That's a Marvelous Medicine card. Marvelous Medicine is played. It is a good deck, and this probably is a decent filler in a lower energy week for it. I haven't tried to build the deck myself, though, so I can't say for sure. You got Remipedes. I remember that. That's the backpedal one, right? Or Backstroke, yeah. Congrats on getting the limited rare. But let's do some pack openings. So we have a lot of coins, we have a lot of gems. What is Battle of New Jersey? For every Machines of War card in your deck, your history cards get... Wow. Very interesting. So this is a split deck then? Nine Machines of War, 9 history. Very interesting. Alright, let's open until we get one. And of course, we're guaranteed at least one limited legendary in every pack. Shane Seymour, already limited on the second card. That is promising, but unfortunately, we don't get it. We do get a new one, though, that I haven't had. If you're losing the round, your opponent pirate's cards in hand get plus 35 this turn. That's cool. It seems like a pretty solid pirate. Bonnie and Clyde, okay. That's an oldie, but that's a goodie. Yeah, I haven't actually played 9-9 Pirates Riding Ghost. Whoa, new deck sleeves. That's technically a mythical, I see. Interesting. That's cool. Hey, Battle of Jersey. There we go. We got it. We got it. And Christopher Columbus. Maybe this is a decent tech card against Marvelous Medicine. That could be interesting. Do we also want to pull... So I don't think I want to pull Path to Legends. Do I also want to pull for the Eotrodactylus, or whatever? I don't know how to pronounce it. I will say, it's always really hard to trade for the limited epic and limited rare from this as well. I do think the card is good, isn't it? Because I remember one of the stronger designs one, yeah. It's a really flexible deck buff. And it's pretty big, too. Volcanoes, Land Before Time. Fab Fish might matter, and Greek Mythology and Fearsome Flyers might matter. Both of those. Very interesting. Is this playable in Mono Paleo? Are there enough Land Before Time cards to justify running Eotrodactylus? Probably, right? If you're not running the yeah, because you're running Hell Creek, you're running Flaming Cliffs, you're running... If you're running the Tombach formation version of the deck, you probably run that. Oh, you met the draft winner. That's cool. They were running Fab Fish with it. Yeah, Fab Fish could use some love. It's been overshadowed by Feisty Fish for a while now. Well, if you're not running the Ancient Creatures version of the deck, this seems like a good card. Let's try to pull for it. Got a bunch of gems to throw around. So I do believe we're guaranteed one limited every single pack. Uh-oh. Wow. Wow. What? What? Streamer luck. Let's go. Well, that'll do. Hey, Asodago. Thanks for hopping by. And congratulations on winning the design challenge. Yeah, I assume you are as long. Wow, we got it on the second pull. And congratulations on being immortalized in the game. But we got a second pull, that's cool. Let's see if we can fit it into Mono Paleo. So I do have a Mono Paleo deck. This energy is probably too high. Yeah, 6 is too much for the week. What gets cut? Probably Bone Wars will get cut from the deck. Might also cut Missing Link. I'm trying to think. Oh, Baryonyx needs to go. Yanornis is good. Argentavis is good. And the Fearsome Flying weak. There's Bunyip I could run. I do have Dodo. I'm trying to think. Can I get away with not running Bunyip and Scimitar Cat? This is not a low energy week, is the thing. I don't think I need it. I don't think I need both. So maybe I just run Bunyip. So that means I cut Baryonyx for the new card. Yeah, I think Bunyip, especially with Dodo, which you're running anyway. So we can run Bunyip. Which I have, I just misspelled. Probably cut Bone Wars. And then if we make one more cut, it's probably Missing Link. Do we want to make one more cut? Do we have, we do have Eye of Quebec in the deck. New card is, yeah. So that's what I was talking about earlier. I do think the card probably makes it into Paleo deck that's running enough Land Before Time cards, which I think this version is. We're running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Land Before Time cards. 5 times 25 is 125. Yeah, I think the card is basically good enough. Yeah, flyers as well. So there are multiple flyers in the deck. There are now 3 flyers. Although that might mean we should drop Argentavis, actually. Because Argentavis doesn't want you to have too many flyers in the deck. Save and look at the deck stats, because on on computer doesn't... I was going to say CPU, but on Steam it doesn't update until you close it out. So 5.7, we want to get down to... Do we have to get down to 5.4? We don't, because we have the discounters, but we should anyway cut it down a little bit. So what does that mean we do? That means we... What's questionable cards here? Argentavis is questionable, but it's not expensive. Missing Link is questionable. Denny is questionable if we cut Missing Link. So that means... let's try to fit Dragon in this. I kind of want to... Is that greedy? I kind of want to sneak Dragon in here somehow. Let's try it. So I think we cut Missing Link for... That's a bad idea, actually. Missing Link is better than Dragon, isn't it? Yeah, Missing Link is better than Dragon. Argentavis. The other cut we can make is what? Not really anything, if we don't cut Missing Link. Okay, let's try keeping this. Yeah, let's try, or we should sub out Argentavis for what is it? Diplocalus, is that? Yeah. Should run that. Because Argentavis suffers when there's more Fearsome Flyers in the deck. Let's try running this. So our energy is a little too high. 5.7 is a little too high. But we're hoping for the combination of Dodo and Bunyip to be good enough to get our energy cost in control. The other problem is we're going up against Triassic-Jurassic extinction events, which does cause problems. But we'll see if this works. Time to experiment. So opening hands. Unfortunately, we can't play Taurosaurus. Unless we want to not play all 3 cards. Which is an option, but I'm inclined to play all 3 whenever we can. Which means we do this. We're up against Cute Cats. Will be interesting to see how this does without a arena boost. The last time I saw Cute Cats was when I think there was a plus 100 arena boost for it. So, Flaming Cliff's not the best draw. We'll probably play Missing Links and Florisman here. Oh yeah, maybe I should I should play Argentavis given its round boost. Yeah, bit of an awkward hand. Don't really want to play Bunyip, but I think we should. And then play probably Eye of Quebec and Tombak formation. And play this on the right or on the left? Probably on the left. Rainbow deck is always fine in every week, basically, Ukumar. It's never amazing, never horrible. I will say, I don't think I've seen Rainbow for a while now. I mean, the justification for playing it right, RPG Warrior, is that I can always choose not to play it on round 3, and then play it on first turn to round 4. But left is fine, too. Left is definitely fine, too. And here's the problem. Yeah, Triassic-Jurassic Extinction Event makes it so we can't play 3 cards this turn. But we have to play Flaming Cliffs, and we have to play whatever, how you pronounce this. And the Fearsome Flyers buff does make it, so this is a bit better here. I mean, Rainbow has a cheap package. Rainbow has this, what is it called? Shamshira? Rainbow has the Shamshira package. The Shamshira package is definitely runnable in lower energy weeks. Yeah, Dodo we want on the left side, which means we put Hell Creek on the right here, I think. I should have swapped position of Flame Creek and however you... Okay, I should try to... Eotrodactylus. Eotrodactylus? Eotrodactylus. You don't need PT Barnum this week. Again, the Shamshire package is probably optimal for Rainbow this week. We can't play Protego Titan, which means we play the other stuff. Hey, Free Play Squid! Thank you for the subscription. Yeah, Shamshire package with weapons of choice and... Or not weapons of... Is it weapons of choice? I forget if it's weapons of choice or if it's something else. But I think it's weapons of choice, because I remember running Tommy Gun. Weapons of choice and, Cool Cats is definitely the way to go this week. Yeah, Eunornis on the right. Could play Protego Titan with the Triassic-Jurassic here. Then we'd probably do that. The other option is to play Diplocalus in middle and Torosaurus on the left. Either one is probably fine. For rulers, I think you're thinking of, like, King Leonard or something. Yeah, Richard the Lionheart. Yeah. Thank you, Curio. Yeah, so Bunyip goes left now. Which means we don't end up playing Diplocalus probably, and we play Torosaurus and Missing Link instead. Yeah, Q-Cats gets 3-0'd. Or did they play Catnip this turn? They did play Catnip this turn, so they still have a chance. Tombok on the left here. Looks like we win. That's a hold card. I don't think Tenon Python is the worst matchup for Mono Paleo. I think that matchup's pretty close, actually. Mono Science is definitely Mono Paleo's worst matchup. In my opinion. We can put Eunornis. Or not Eunornis, we can put what is it called? Argentavis back in. I should have considered that it is a Fearsome Flyers week, so even if this is not gaining as much permanently, it's getting the plus 100 off the bonus week. So I should probably keep that. And we did also run into an energy problem. Do we want to try and throw something out of this deck? Maybe Protego Titan? But Protego Titan's good. It is pretty inflexible. We would drop Protego Titan for Dragon. Let's try that. I will say, the RPG Warrior, that the Ancient Creatures version of this deck, I think, doesn't run like half those cards. So, it's... Paleo has a bit more flexibility than just this version of the deck. Hey, Buffin Mountains! That's a good player. This should be fun. What are they running this week? Mono Science, alright. So I did say, I'm pretty sure this is Mono Paleo's worst matchup. Yeah, so they already have... That's Quantum Entanglement right there. Yeah, so... We normally play 2 cards here. Those 2 cards are probably Missing Link and Denny. And they're playing Marvelous Medicine. Yeah, so I think this is by far Mono Paleo's worst matchup because of this one card. Quantum Entanglement is just very, very good. Flaming Cliffs being drawn in an awkward time again. So 9 plus 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 9 is 18. That's one too many. So I think we actually play Flaming Cliffs on the left here, which means we play Eye of Quebec and Flores Man. Okay, and then we go Toro and Ginornis on the left, Jurassic Coast on right here. Epidemiology, oh my god. Oh my god. The madman. They've done it. We also have no Fearsome Flyers round here. So Dragon might end up not being a good idea to cycle too much. Let's do this maybe. So let's put Dragon on the right here so we don't redraw it on the final turn of the final round. Yeah, I recognize that name as well, Curio. They're a pretty solid player. So we're going for a 1-3-5. We're also going to play around Epidemiology by purposely cycling cheap stuff and not cycling Dragon too much. Let's play out our deck buffers here, Mopasaurus, and Oak Creek in front of Tonbach, I guess. Or I can play Missing Link. Don't think it matters too much which one I pick. As long as I get the Mopasaurus trigger here, which I do. It's not retro. It is not retro. Flaming Cliffs on the right here. And what's... We want to play Acrocantho early. And we want to play Missing Link before we play Denny's. So probably those two. I have Quebec and go in middle next turn. Yeah, it's probably First Aid. I've seen a lot of people running First Aid. Clash Royale reference. Okay, well, we don't play Eye of Quebec here. We play these two cards, and then we play Florist Man, probably. Oh, boy. I don't have any recommendations for 9-9 Space and Science, unfortunately. I am not familiar with that archetype. I'd love to help you, but I'm unfortunately do not know how to build Space Science. In all honesty. This is probably fine. This doesn't run into Unornis at all. We might be able to push our way back into round 3 here. Yeah. They play Epidemiology a second time here. I mean... Are you saying it's the only known space 9-9? Because of course, there's History Oceans 9-9 with pirates and riding the waves. Dodo on the left here. We just play... It's weird not to play Yoda at this card. Maybe we'll play Bunyip in round 5. Let's do this. Yeah, for space. Can we not play 3 cards this turn? We can't, unfortunate. This is still locked. This is still locked for how long? This turn? Sag. Yeah, we're off. So this means we don't get back what? We don't get back Jurassic Coast? I think we just have to accept that. And we're also not winning this turn, so I'm not playing Maposaurus. So we obviously play these 2 here. And then I guess we play Tombak formation. Playing the hold card. They really want to make sure they win here. Wow. They play it to enable playing Hippocrates, I guess? That's interesting. But we get our Maposaurus trigger, which is what we were after. They do get a big lead going into this final round, though. It's also a Science Arena. So, it'll be a tough one. Oh my god. Oh, the second Epidemiology is... Oh my god. uh... I mean... This means I play Flaming Cliffs? Yeah. I mean, I think we just lose. Man, double Epidemiology. Well played. Alright, no problem, RPG Warrior. Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I think we probably can't play Unornis here. What are the cards we're drawing? We're drawing Dodo, Denny's, and I of Quebec. Yeah, we're not playing Unornis this round. Third Epidemiology. The madman. He's done it. Good game. I mean, yeah, they're building up surpluses every turn. And this is, you know, it's always good to remember. This is technically an above average, or above, not above average, above mid energy week. So this is, yeah, you can absolutely run Epidemiology in these spots. Oh, are you Buffin Mountains Q player? GG. Well played. That was fun. Did you snipe me on purpose, or did you just run into me? Just random. Alright. Well, very well done. Also, feel free to snipe me in the future as well, if you want to do that at some point in the future. I always welcome sniping. But yeah, that was a great game. Everybody loved your triple epidemiology. That was pretty good. So we should be able to get a Mapasaurus trigger here with the Enormous boost and the Denny. It looks like our opponent also has energy problems. I barely have enough energy for all this. I kind of want to put Tombuk on the left here. It's pretty awkward for Acrocanthosaurus, though. Bone Wars. That's a card for the mirror. How do you enter codes on iOS? So, go to the back of a card that has an associated code. So, the example that I forget if it was Curio RPG Warrior gave earlier, is Rosette Nebula. You can check the back of those cards. There will be a place to enter codes. We want to draw Dodo at the right time. We're gonna do this though. This should work. Yeah. Pretty awkward time to draw this. Bunyip on left, probably. No. Maybe we don't play Bunyip at all. Wait till round 3. Play both of the human evolution cards. Yeah, they're running Henry de la Beche, so I would assume they're running James Hall. They're running the Groundbreaker package. Looks like they also have Dragon. Though they didn't cycle Missing Link, that's interesting. They cycled Eye of Quebec instead. They will take R2. Also running Leopardon. Let's do this. We'll play out Enormous next turn. Won't get a Mapasaurus trigger, unfortunately. Are they running Bunyip? They're not. They're just toughing it out. Yeah, they took 2 turns in a row on round 1, not playing 3 cards. Tombok, Denny's probably. Yeah. Hey, even round. I don't think they get a Mapasaurus trigger. And probably Dragon, Eye of Quebec, Jurassic Coast here. And hope we manage to pick up the round. We probably won't, but yeah. We do have to win the next one now. Flame Cliffs on right. And then what 2 cards do we want to put on the left? Probably Missing Link and Flora's Man. Yeah. So they're having energy problems again. Looks like we won't have any problem taking up round 2 here. Or round 4, rather. Which means we try to undercommit a little. Do we need Bunny Up going into the final round? We probably don't. Let's try to undercommit as much as we can. Alrighty. It's the final countdown. Let's play out all the buff effects. And the Hell Creek Formation buff won't run out quite yet. Okay, they're coming out swinging with their instant effects instead. We have some big cards to play. That's probably this, and Denny's, because we're going to draw a Dragon and the other 2 human evolution cards. I would like to keep this in my hand. Get another buff from the human evolution buff, but I think we have to play it here. We did not recover as much as I was hoping. Let's see what happens on the final turn. So yeah, there's Dragon. And there's Missing Link. Missing Link, is this actually any better than playing Eye of Quebec here? So this is 980, this is plus 45. No, this is better. Okay, we do make it. Unless the Bone Wars goes crazy here. It doesn't. It is capped. And we do it. That's pretty rare, winning rounds 1, 4, and 5. I think it's a pretty rare way to win. Because usually if you lose both round 2 and 3, you're probably in a really, really bad spot. Opponent can sort of purposely concede one of the rounds and then win the other. But we did it! And with that, let's move to the final giveaway of the stream. So we'll have 2 wheel spins to determine 2 winners for 2 copies of Ludodactylus. And as always, priority entry to people who are below Masters in XP. So if you are below Masters, and you would like to try to get a copy of Ludodactylus, please enter your queued username in the chat. Hey, Fallout Boy! Welcome to the stream. Joining fashionably late as usual, I see. You're just in time for the giveaway. Although this giveaway is, of course, priority entry for people who are below Masters. We're going to have 2 spins. So if we have only 2 entrants, you'll each both get 1 copy. But if we have more than that, we will be spinning multiple times and removing 1 name each time. Lurking for Above Masters giveaway? There wasn't Above Masters giveaway. There was a gift code Let me see if I can find it again and put it in the chat for you. There it is. Labor Day Q was the code. You are here in incognito. I see. Yeah, I'll give it a few minutes. Anyone who's below Masters in XP, please enter your please enter your Discord, not Discord, please enter your Q username to be entered into the giveaway. If there's no one who is below Masters who enters their username, you'll instead be, the giveaway will instead be opened up to people who are above Masters as well. So I'll set a timer for 2 minutes, and we'll see if anyone who's below Masters is still currently watching the stream. If not, then we'll open it up to everyone. Let's see. Open that. In the meantime, 30 seconds. It does look like most people here are Masters or above, if not everyone. Oops. That showed up. Got 1 minute left for anyone who's below Masters to claim their priority access to Ludodactylus. If not, we will be opening it up. For once. Yeah, they might have left, Tiny. They might have left. Pretty rare. We usually have at least a couple. But 30 seconds left. And if no one types their username in chat, we will be opening it up. That's 2 minutes. So I'll stop it there. And we'll open it up. So now anyone of any XP, please type your in-game name in the chat, and you will be added to the wheel. I'll set another timer for that. And we'll have up to 2 winners for Ludodactylus. Yep, of course we have Aini. Let's see who else is here among the above master players. Fallout Boy is here. Yeah, no one who's below masters this time, Curio. I think that happened the first return stream as well. It happens every now and then. Yep, Curio is in as well. So 1 minute left. We got 3 entrants so far. Got 30 seconds left. Let me see if there are any other packs to open? I don't think so. Could open some League Spotlight, but probably not. I could also spend my coins. I should have spent my coins. You know what? Let's open a set of playtime packs while we wait. And then once I get my first Limb Leg, we will go over to the wheel. Or yeah, I should have opened. Yeah, I already opened the first pack. Ocean Mammals could also have been. So let me open. I should have looked at actually what the new Ocean Mammals card that you mentioned is. Wrong chest, yeah. So we started at, I think, like 350. Approximately speaking. So we expect one by around 200k. I think you mean pity system, not piggy system, Heine. And I don't know the answer to that question. So I'm not going to switch. Because I don't know the answer to that question. I'm just playing it safe. Bobblehead, of course. Alrighty. Let's go to the wheel. Alright, here we are. Heine, Fallout Boy, and Curio. Let's see who the lucky two are. Good luck. The first winner is Curio. Congratulations. And we'll make that change to the wheel for the remaining two. Let's see who the second winner is. It is Fallout Boy. Congratulations to Fallout Boy. You finally won something. Finally was worth staying around this entire time. Got paid off. Congratulations to Curio and Fallout Boy. I'll send the offers on stream because I haven't really had anything to do in trading, so I have max number of trade tokens. So let me set those up for you. Oh, oops, I should. All cards, there we go. And have a Ludodactylus, and you don't have it, so perfect. And Fallout Boy. No, it's Pity. P-I-T-Y. It is a pity system. As in, I pity you if you didn't get the card. These are all shinies. Let's go here. And give you the other Ludodactylus. You already have one. But congratulations on winning, Fallout Boy and Curio. And both trades have been sent. So once again, congratulations for winning, and thank you to everyone for coming to stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. I think that's already an acceptance. Yep, they both accepted it. So congratulations to the winners. And I will see you all not next week, or yes, next week. It's a maybe next week. We'll see. I am potentially busy next week, but regardless, I'll have a new event for you guys, and I will be streaming in a couple weeks from now. So I will see you all next time, and keep it Q.